Hi, this is Julie Thompson reporting from Yahoo's Refresh Lounge at the Mssngpeces in the middle of the Cannes Creativity Festival. I'm here with Ari Kuschnir, CEO and executive producer of Mssngpeces out of Brooklyn. Cheers, Ari. Here we are.
Cheers.
Great to see you.
Great to see you as well.
So, Mssngpeces, a Brooklyn-based creativity company. You guys are on the cutting edge, really between technology, the web, content, creativity. What brings you to Cannes?
Well, I think what brings us to Cannes is this is a place where, first we're speaking, which is a big deal for a company like ours. We're speaking tomorrow at 10 a.m. But what really brings us here is that this is a place where you get a sense of the pulse, the global pulse on creativity, on communications, and on advertising. And so I always like these kind of events because you get a really good sense of where the industry is, but also where your place is in the industry. And for us, that's a very important thing because we're still defining ourselves. We're still defining what we want to do and what we don't want to do. And so it's really important to, as people and as a company, to get a sense of what's out there and what is our place in it.
That's a great point. I think that's really smart. You've done giant projects, well, big and small, but for everyone from GE and to TED and Vimeo. Tell us how does Cannes inspire you, and how does it help inform those projects?
I think it again, you have this inspiration by opening up and looking at all the things that are out there, and I mean, it is an opportunity to meet the world's top CMOs, and I mean, no one makes it's out in the open that it's a great networking environment as well. So I think it's an opportunity to reconnect with some of our people, both in the agency side and in the brand side, and also get a sense of where they're at and what we can do with them moving forward. So it's both like a place to reconnect with collaborators, like-minded collaborators, and hopefully generate new business opportunities.
Great. Has anything surprised you so far this week?
I would say that, well, Bill Clinton speaking today should be surprising. I'm looking forward to that. But what do you think? Has anything surprised me? I mean, it never ceases to amaze how much gets done in the middle of this lubricated rosé like late night madness. Yeah. How much actually gets accomplished, and the amount of people and the quality of people that are here at any given point. So I mean, it's kind of unparalleled. Even something like South by Southwest doesn't even come close to what goes on here.
Right.
Both in its inspiration and debauchery.
Right, exactly. Now, any hints for surviving the week to any rookies out there?
I think the key to surviving is to pace yourself, both in energy and in drinks, and to balance out the partying with the inspiration, and have meaningful conversations, but also schmooze. So it's like this, I'm always trying to yin and yang it so that I don't lose my, you don't lose your energy or soul in the middle of it.
Exactly. So you're going to be at the Palais at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, a little early. Yep. But what are you going to be speaking on? We
are talking about storytelling and technology, and how
you guys invented that, didn't you?
Well, the thing that we realized is that we're on a panel called Tech Talk, and we're not really a technology company, which is really fascinating. We're storytellers, artists, creative strategists, but we're not a technology-driven company. It's not like a startup or like it has an app or something like that. It's not driven by technology. The thing that we're obsessed with is like when a new technology comes along that facilitates some form of storytelling, we become kind of obsessed with trying to figure out how to crack that and make that turn that into meaningful content or a meaningful immersive experience. So I mean, the perfect example is like when we started, the video iPod was the thing that inspired us to say, well, when we were very disenfranchised with traditional production and wanted to do something new, we didn't know what we were. This was late 2005, and the video iPod was announced, and we were like, that's it. Like, what does the format for the video iPod look like? Like, what kind of shows and what kind of content are people going to watch on that? And so we just approached our friends like Cool Hunting and said we want to turn Cool Hunting into Cool Hunting Video, and that's how and that became a huge success, and that's how we started our company. So that was and 5 years later, we see the same thing with this interlude technology where we did the Choose Your Own Adventure music video.
Yes.
And it's a very simple player, it's an embeddable player, but the beauty of it is that it's so simple that you can really reinvent the music video, and now we're going for branded content in this kind of immersive player that can be embedded anywhere. So that's a beautiful thing. So it's about, when we say storytelling technology, it's in that order. I mean, the technology inspires us to become better storytellers, but it's all about figuring out how to tell stories in the best possible way for these new media.
That's great. Yeah, people were talking about your cards that you created for Cannes based on the video where you gave the secret codes away on the card.
Let me see if I have it here.
For
I don't have
all the adventures.
Yeah. So what we did is we did a chair.
It was Missing Pieces was the talk of the town last night because you guys were handing them out.
That's right.
Yeah.
So the thing is, we made this Choose Your Own Adventure music video for Chairlift, where our friends and our amazing band, and we created 30 minutes of content for a 3-minute music video. So I thought there's 14 different endings to this thing. So I thought most people, by the way, when you look at the average retention rate in the back end, it's gotten 500,000 views, and people spend they do it at least twice on average. Mm-hmm. Some people spend 15, 20, 30 minutes on it, but most people experience it twice. And there's so many possibilities that sometimes you take paths that are really fascinating, and sometimes you take paths that are weird and abstract. And so we realized, I would ask people, have you gotten to the makeout scene yet? And people would be like, I didn't even know there was a makeout scene. So I started feeling like, wow, people are missing some of my favorite scenes. So why don't we put together a card that has the codes,
hilarious.
which you control it with the arrows, has the codes for to get to the best scenes, including the bee sting makeout scene, the golden nugget mushroom trip, fun stuff.
Perfect. That's so great. Well, it's been so great talking to you, and have a great rest of the week, Ari. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cheers. Salut.
Salut.